Look, you're back in Guildrun. It's time for another Red Rift run. Let's see what we can do today. So who do we want to take? The Zuri with an assassin item? Those sound crazy strong for Red Rift, so we're going to be taking that. So essentially, if this is held by an assassin, double its stats. Unfortunately for now though, we need to use this Red Rift seal, which decreases our stats unfortunately. But having it on a Vanguard or tank, I don't know why I said it's so weird, is going to be really nice to have that against the freaking turtle. Because then we get out earlier. Now Yuuna, we definitely 1,000,000% want to go assassin. Now we could also take Kai, but I'm going to take Arya for now because she's only 11 golds. And then I'm going to hit proceed and I'm going to go grab ourselves a starter kit. And what you got for us today, Clerk? Mana regen? Equip additional item? Let's just take the 7 shards. We can do with more monies, that's for sure. So Yuuna, you're going to be placed up top. We're going to have our laser beam shot directly through these guys. And this should be kind of nice for us, right? Just Yuuna taking to the back line. We would love to upgrade as fast as possible to get us as crazy amount of monies as possible. But it's not looking bad. Hell no, it's not. And I forgot, we are facing the Hydra, which means the chunkier the enemy, the harder it is to take him out. And that is Zuri straight away. Yeah, I'm going to take her. Probably the best one to take is the Blade Dancer, because then she deals big damage and heals for long. But I kind of want to go for this. Inflicting Poison. I want to go for Poison, since we got this relic at the same time. We're almost finished with this as well, which is kind of nice, but let's reroll once. And do we want to go with Arya? Probably not, so I'm going to reroll again, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to sell Arya to upgrade Yuuna instantly. Like I said, we could go for that monies. However, I want to go for this Poison. And I'm going to go for Poison stacking Assassin team. And onwards we go, Altar or this one. I'm going to go for Crystalline Prism because we can get ourselves a Power Crystal and give that straight to Zuri, so then she can literally get crits and defense, and she scales up her defense whenever she does crit. It's a lot more difficult when her stats are down. So I'm going to keep her team this way for now, and I'm hoping that she can stack up a lot for us. And then Yuuna's going to deal massive damage to poison enemies. Instead of giving us our monies, which we probably should have went for, because then we can scale up power and relics and stuff like that, and then retrain her. But I do like this quite a bit. Now that is also Hoyoung, who is an assassin with the warrior aspect. So we gotta take this fella. Now we fulfilled the tanks of vanguards. I'm gonna start placing this on him for now. And then let's move on, and we gotta take the challenge counter, which if we don't do in the first ones, we're never gonna be able to do it. Now he's gonna attack the furthest unit, which is gonna be kinda nice. And I'm gonna set up a team this way. So Zuri's gonna become uber tanky whenever she does get auto attacks. And then Hoyoung is going to be taking out units, and he deals so much damage. It's kind of insane. Now, never read any of these. We got to skip it. We got 23 goals. Each hero's first attack against enemies gains 250 crit, which means poison from the get-go. That's only once. How about a bunch of defense? We need some pretty good items. Good 9 goals. And single combat versus endurance. I'm going to go for endurance. And I'm going to take the easiest option. I'm hoping that we can fulfill this as fast as possible. Potentially. And I'm going to place this on Zuri for now because, again, I need her deal as much crit damage as possible. Like as much poison, stack up as much HPs per second so she can survive for as long as possible. And we're halfway there, 20 seconds, and she has stabilized. We actually might have been able to go for the longer one because she stabilized. She stalled and she gave us some monies at the same time, which is also incredible. Now again, let's go on Yuuna. We might need to find ourselves a Mystic or Mage, but we also really want Hoyoung to be at the farthest side possible because he deals a lot of damage the further the Yuuna is away. You can see he deals 1700 to the freaking snake. And Yuuna does some crazy damage also. So not bad. 23 goals, that is Tilly. For Warrior Rush, whenever do its auto attacks and enemy with poison again attack speed, that could be phenomenal too. But we also need to grab ourselves that key fragment. We gotta take it. We got 30 goals. We want the Bruiser Mate. We also need a Mystic or Mage, but this is definitely not the right time to do it. This is also just going to be free monies. I might place that on Yuuna for now. Although we could actually place it on him instead. That might be better for us. And the question is, do we want to grab Tilly? And the answer is hell yeah. And we're going to move on. Let's hit this campfire and see what we can do from here. We want to retrain ability. We want basic stats. I'm going to skip the campfire reward for now. Just because I liked it. And I kind of want to try and draw this Hydra as far away as possible. So I'm going to risk it a little bit. I'm going to keep it this way. The further away he is, the more Hoyoung can deal that damage to, and generate monies for us at the same time. Now Zuri's taking a lot of damage. I really hope she can survive. She is just barely hanging on. She might have stabilized though. And that's a crazy amount of poison on this Hydra, right? Not bad. Yeah, assassins looking kind of nice. Poison assassins, that is. When a major mystic cast, they deal damage equal to 100% of magic. Thought this was poison. We probably don't want that. Drop rolls cost 1 less. We could definitely use that. Whenever the whole inflicts poison, inflicts 75% more. Like 75% more. Does that work on her backup ability? That'd be kind of nuts, wouldn't it? Call me crazy, but I'd actually like to increase her team size. I know generally in Red Rift it's not really worth it because getting items for all your characters probably best off. But I'm going to do it. And I'm going to take Ratna, which sounds crazy, but we need a major mystic. We're going to apply this in as well. And I am going to take this item also. Now we're not buying ourselves an awesome relic, which might be a bit of a draw, and we're buying a stinky little item at the same time. But I'm telling you, this is going to be kind of nice for us. Now again, we do want everything to kind of run over to us. Is he going to run over? Maybe not. Maybe we'll put it kind of more like this. Because again, I want Hoyoung to do as much damage as possible from as far away as possible. And Yuuna takes out the back line, which is incredible. Zuri's taking a lot of damage, but there goes that Mushroom Goober. And then Ratna's doing her best, but she's only in right now to scale up our Red Rift. We should be good. Hell yeah. 29 golds. I do want to take Tilly. I'm going to freeze the shop. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take her key fragment also. And then I'm going to move on. Onwards to the tree pads. Now what you got for us? Protection crystal sounds amazing. I'm not going to take that, and I might want to play it immediately. So if we place this here and have this on these units and just wait out this as much as possible. Now this one snake here is kind of annoying me because he's going to literally go and target Hoyoung. So we kind of need Hoyoung in his spot. But we get a protection. Our units should be able to survive a little bit longer, and then we just inflict a turbo amounts of poison. Now how much we inflicted with this? We definitely inflicted crazy amounts. So Yuuna should be able to inflict crazy amounts. And we did lose Hoyoung. We haven't, that's the first time we lost the unit though, which is kind of insane. Now Zuri's about to go down to all this poison, and not bad, we do survive it, but we do lose 2 heroes at the same time. Even with the protection crystal. We only need 1 more of you.
That's not my kind of trouble.
We got Rowan, start of combat, and after stall spend 1 shard applying shields to permanently gain that shields. Could be kind of nice. It's also a lot of shards. Let's also start mana and magic. I'm going to take that. The thing is, I'd like to put in Tilly. You put in Tilly over Hoyoung. He does deal a lot of damage. I really would like to take a Ratna, but we just can't afford it. Regular encounter, never ever go for the challenge encounter on the second run. He's just going to be toast. But I'm going to keep our team kind of set up like so. Probably the best way we can have it. We're going to be stunned quite a bit, but Tilly's going to get a crazy amount of attack speed. When her effect does end, she's going to get even more. And she's got a ton of lifesteal. So she should be able to survive. And she should be able to get Galactic's attack speed. Maybe. Wait, have we lost Yuuna? We might have lost Yuuna. Yeah, we definitely have. She's right here. I haven't even paid attention to her. Zuri has stabilized in HP, so she's going to survive. We might lose Rana and we might lose Tilly. Never mind. Our team is actually just doing surprisingly well. And that goes our Red Rift seal. So we don't actually need her in anymore. We could also go for Funky, but I don't really want him. I do want Hoyoung back in. A bunch of defense does sound pretty good. More stall for more monies. I'm going to keep rerolling. That's kind of nice. Every 2 rush triggers. More crit and stealth. A bunch of attack and Omnivamp. Let's reroll. That is Hoyoung. That's also Gustav. Let's grab Hoyoung.
Everything is lining up.
Now on Crit Inflicts Poison, that sounds incredible. Heal and gain mana. On Crit, permanently gain magic and attack. I'm going to go for Poison. So we really want to stack up his crits. So I might sell a stinky little item as well. So we can go ahead and take this. Now this inflicts burn, but it's a lot of attack speed, which I do like on Hoyoung at the same time. Still want Omnivamp on Tilly, if I'm being honest. And I don't exactly want Rat anymore, so I might sell her. Then reroll once more. And that's a bit of Omnivamp, which we could also use. And then I have stall heroes gain HPs per second. This is also great. Grace in her backup. Hell yeah, it is. Now I really want to go for assassins. Now sticky assassins, endurance, rush abilities. We have to take this one. Unfortunately, the other ones are not great at all for us. But that's also not that great. Because it's only like 15, what damage? 14 damage. It's not even going to be a whole lot for us. But I'm going to keep our team like this for now. We should be able to inflict a lot of poison, especially with Hoyoung as well. and just do lots and lots of chippy damage. And he smashed that little goober in the backline, which is incredible. Yeah, our team is looking kind of insane. And then Tilly just starts going turbo nuts. So we lost Hoyoung. How much are we down to right now? 7, so it's going to drop down to 6. Zuri is stabilized. It's not looking too bad, right? All his poison stacked up. It's kind of insane. But so is all our units just staying alive. And we need to beat this. Wait, we lost Yuuna as well. We're down to 5. This could be troublesome first. But like I said, Grace is going to be kind of nice. We got loads of monies actually. And that is Yuuna. It's also Karsu, which can give us a bunch of attack speed. But let's take Yuuna. Anything to do with poison. I started combat gain stealth on crit, heal, and gain mana for bunch gain 100% crit. It's a lot of options. I'm going to take the heal and the gain mana. So she casts more often, she heals for good, but as well generates some shards. That is Karsu, like I said, to increase her attack speed. We're not going to take a Pimenta. We're also inflict poison. Gain the duelist class. That'd be kind of nuts with her too. We're not sure I really do want that. Also, these items are kind of insane. So more crit on Yuuna. This is also a bunch of attack speed and crit. Those also sound pretty darn sweet. And then reroll once more. That's Ming. Like burn. Let's move on. On to the Curse of the Kiss, which I'm probably not going to take a single one. Permanent defense, never mind. Never mind. And choose a B rank here and randomly retrain their B rank. I could take that. Honestly, it's not worth it. Let's just take our 10% stats. Let's beat out this next fight. And we kind of do need to move you up a little bit closer. Tilly, buddy, old pal, I might let you be yanked in. And then we just move on with this. So Hoyoung should be able to take out this goober in the back because he auto-tags it. We almost lost him immediately because these guys target random units. And we did lose Tilly. Unfortunately, she did get yanked in and she got murdered pretty darn fast. It's not looking too bad, right? Poison Assassins are literally incredible for Red Rift. And I really, really wish we could get ourselves really ranked up. We got a crazy amount of gold and we immediately get her. Not bad. Now I'm looking for anything to do on crit, like even more poison. It's not really what I wanted. I wanted something more defensive. We could take the Omnivamp, 60 crit, but that's just more crit. Now how much does that actually scale off? 10% crit. Well, we definitely want to grab Assassin's gain crit. That's just going to inflict even more poison for us. We can gain attack speed and crit, but we definitely do not want to grab it. Duelist, gain attack speed after stall, and all attack inflict a bunch of frost. After stall, inflict more poison does sound pretty darn good. We're never going to fulfill this for the final fight. So I don't really want to take it. Now that's an S rank Ernie, which we could pivot out Tilly for an S rank Ernie. And that does sound pretty good to me. We just need to get them some items. Now tanks gain 50 defense for every enemy targeting, 50 defense for her could be kind of nice. Let's keep her rerolling. How about just this item? Also sounds pretty good to me. Here's in the back row, gain attack speed and crit. Wouldn't be too bad. But like I said, we can also take this too. Am I really going to get rid of Tilly for Dragomir or our shields? Am I done for doing this? Maybe. But rush effects, get this Omnivamp and crit. He's going to be too good not to take. Bunch of attack speed and Omnivamp, that's going to be insane on Ernie. This stall effect, that could be a bit troublesome for us. Well, 22 golds. I'm going to take this item, I'm going to reroll once more, and that's pretty much going to be it, right? Although this item might be better than this one a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be our final team. So we should be good to go. We'll see. Let's hit the campfire. We already skipped it, so you can rank up Dragomir if you want to, but I'm taking that 10% basic stats. And let's see. It's going to be nice to spread our team because, like I said, this dragon is going to literally destroy us if we do clump. So we need this guy in the back row by himself to get all that attack speed and crit. Zuri to be in this spot as well to try and draw the dragon away. Let's go. So we should be able to beat this dragon really fast. Zuri's taking a lot of damage. We lost Yuuna. Ernie is barely surviving. She's got so much attack speed, and with the lifesteal, he's definitely got this right. All the poison is racking up, and she might get one shot, and that's it. Hell yeah. We've managed to beat Red Rift. Not bad at all. The Poison Assassins looking incredible for it. However, will we be able to keep her streak going? We'll have to see. Anyways, I hope to keep looking up for the next one. I'll see you next time.